asked, why do people lose their hair after having a baby, and is there anything to prevent it? So personally, I had 3 babies.
If you watch her video, she talks about the reasons for having postpartum hair loss, and she's exactly correct. It affects some people more or less. If you have a C-section, if childbirth was really difficult, if your hormone levels are off, etc. And it is a natural process that your body just kind of has to go through. So there's not a lot you can do about it. But I do have some tips to kind of help promote hair growth and kind of like get you back in the rhythm quicker. So that way you're kind of closing that gap between your hair loss and your hair growth, and you're helping yourself get there faster. Number one is get your hormones checked. When you're pregnant, your hormones are one way. When you're postpartum, your hormones do a 180. I don't know all the details. I'm not a dietitian, but I did go to a dietitian after my first time, and that made a major difference. Once your hormones are leveled out and you do some blood work and some hair tests, you'll see a big change. The sooner you do that, the better that you're gonna get back to your normal. Number two is topical things you can do, products you can use. I use one of these little scalp scrubbers, right, to stimulate growth on where those little bald spots are. That is a big game changer. And then I used a scalp serum that had rosemary oil, pumpkin seed oil, it had caffeine, biotin, melatonin. It had all the things to promote hair growth. And then I also used a shampoo and conditioner for the same system that made a big difference too. You can use these during pregnancy or immediately postpartum. They're all safe to use. But the sooner you start using those and promoting hair growth, you're not going to notice the shedding as much, because even though it's shedding, you're growing hair at a faster and a thicker rate. So you're kind of closing that gap a little bit. I have a lot of hair clients that are going through this or about to go through this and want to get ahead of the curve. And I tell them, prep with these products and start using them as soon as you can, just like you would prep and get diapers for your baby. Just add it to your mommy checklist. I'm pregnant again, so I'm about to go through this. You can follow along and I'll be talking a lot more about this. Or you can leave a comment or message me if you need like exact product recommendations. This is also a really good gift to give if you have a pregnant friend, like so they don't have to think about it.